Okay guys, and I'm back for the third and final match of the WWE 13 Enigma vs Fungus series. And in this match it is now Extreme Rules. It is the rubber match of the century. And we've both chosen random superstars. Mr. Freaky Fungus in the red corner. In fact, there are no corners in wrestling, but he has the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. And I, Mr. Psycho Enigma, have Rikishi! Yeah, so we get one of the best wrestlers in the world, plus one of the most well-known, because he did it for The Rock. That is how Rikishi rolls. So, again, I left entrances in. Not too sure why I did that. I could edit them out, but you know, too cool for that sort of shizzle. So, I'll use this video. I'm not sure how many of you will watch this for the F1. I doubt it, or how many of my subscribers will watch all my videos, but I'll give you the quick update now with the F1. I am replaying through it. I'm up to Spain. A long way to go. Currently leading the Drivers' Championship. I'm going to do a quick recap video at the end. Or like a recap before the Austin Grand Prix, so you've got a rough idea of that. Anyway, there's Rikishi, and here comes Shawn Michaels. I think I'm cute. And now I'm sexy. Yeah, there's my fail singing for you. So yes, Shawn Michaels is more of his like Attitude Era entrance rather than his, you know, Shawn Michaels of you know, the later stages of his career. But I suppose seeing as he was brought in as part of Attitude Era mode, which I still haven't finished on this game actually, so I'll get around to doing that at some point. But yeah, here's Mr. Shawn Michaels doing his old look at me, I'm so epic, I'm gonna spin invisible guns, yeah, I'm so macho. That's exactly what goes through Shawn Michaels' head when he does that. He's like, I'm crazy, I'm gonna tear someone apart. Grr. Yeah, raise arm. That is exactly what Shawn Michaels thinks. I've just realised I've left my windows open while I'm recording and people can probably hear me, but there you go. Also, just another update, I have ordered a pop filter, finally, for my mic, because I hadn't done that before. So, hopefully, the audio quality will be less distorted, which will be nice. I'm just going to rotate my laptop slightly, so I'll be able to see it better, and yes, as you've probably seen, this match is a lot longer than the others. The other matches were about 7 odd minutes, 6-7 minutes. This is a lot longer, purely because neither one of us could kind of put the other away. In the end, it kind of had to be ended in a manner I did not want to end it in, but nonetheless, Rikishi versus Shawn Michaels in an Extreme Rules matchup. And Rikishi with a big, huge shoulder knockdown. Michaels, of course, going to look to use his quickness and his speed advantage in this one, whereas Rikishi will use the brute power and his steamrollerness to win this. Michaels nipping up, keeping up, aiming to get Rikishi down early. And from memories of the match, I took a lot of damage early on and somehow managed to win. I've just given away the result there completely. But, yeah, if you were looking forward to the match, sorry. Yeah, I feel kind of awkward that I've now given away the result there. But anyway, moving on. So, the match is good. Kind of ended, like I say, that I didn't really want it to. But there goes Shawn, and oh, just flying over the top of Rikishi. That is going to do huge damage. For some reason, I thought Rikishi had outside dives, so I was going to try and, you know, Rikishi springboard, kind of body cross, which would be amazing to see. Actually, I might edit Rikishi's moveset just to do that to someone now. The single leg Boston, of course, and the arm drag takeover by Michaels going back into the ring. And I can't actually remember how often weapons were used in this match. This is my first match. I rarely use like actual WWE superstars when I play the game, or like Attitude Era stars. I tend to use my created character a lot more. I don't know why I do that. I just have a preference to it, I suppose. But we've got this match, and I've got another match in the works where it's a triple threat match. Me, Mr. Freaky Fungus, and another person that we play as with. And I'm going to sneeze. If that doesn't break off the commentary, I don't know what will. The sneeze has just faded. So, Michaels really trying to attempt the dustbin now, the focal point of the matchup. Michaels climbing to the top. Gonna look moonsault time, taking down Rikishi, the big man, off his feet. Michaels gonna look to build, to quicken the pace, use his quickness, and Rikishi straight back down with a knee to the side of the temple of Shawn Michaels. Rikishi's power will now be used as a weapon in this match, and yes, Michaels, his spine first, another trash can. I've never quite understood the use of trash cans, you know, and I know wrestling, you know, it's entertainment, it's a show, but trash cans don't look like they would hurt if they're made of this flimsy plastic. I suppose it's just used to add sort of like impact to the move. That was my failed attempt at trying to hit Michaels out of midair with the steel steps. Rikishi first to rise to his feet. Michaels flowed over, swinging neck breaker. The match will build quickly. Michaels climbed to the top once again. He is high at risk, ladies and gentlemen. The axe handle taking down Rikishi. Just off the top repeatedly, and the big elbow missed. And Rikishi gonna look to make Michaels pay. Gonna grab the leg, hyperextend the muscles and the knee, make it difficult for Michaels to walk, take away the advantage of his quickness and his speed, and of course pinning him under steel steps, and then raising the roof. Because he's Rikishi, and that is how he rolls, with his animal print pants on patrol. Yeah, I went there. Elbow drop to the face. And now Rikishi gonna look to build on that momentum. And I remember this now, there was lag. They attempted to restore the connection, which is really weird. It doesn't happen as often as it used to since the servers, they were obviously THQ, but they went bankrupt. And since they went to 2K, they've been a lot better. The attempting to re-establish connection does take every now and again. And Michaels have gone for the switch in music, and Rikishi has built 2 finishers now. Michaels throwing caution to the wind. The drop kick doesn't take him down. And now we're looking to build momentum. Michaels throwing caution to the wind, throwing himself, his body, his life on the line at Rikishi. Moonsault missed, knees up. And Rikishi now going to hit him with the Rikishi driver. The Rikishi driver. We magically kind of floated around there. Boom! Straight onto the top of Michaels' head. Here is the pin. 1, 2. Michael kicks out. And reverting back to the swinging neck breaker. I think this is the point where I tried to fight back into it. And look, he's already injured with a comeback, and we're at 8 minutes now. Most of my videos only go on for 2 more minutes. And the comeback sequence, I don't get how these work. If anyone physically understands how these work, please let me know, because really I have no idea. I hit the button pretty damn quick, I like to think. And yes, in fact, Michael Cole, he did eat the canvas. That elbow drop was miles out. Rikishi looking to mean business here. Intends on destroying Shawn Michaels, putting him away once and for all, so he can then proceed to take on someone. I don't know, I was going to try and go somewhere with that, but yeah. And now the announce table is going to come back. It will haunt Rikishi. I can't even remember. How did that not put me through the table? WWE game physics are amazing. You saw me flop on it, but nothing. And just the knife edge chops. It gets to one of those points, because I know this for a fact, that when me and Freaky Fungus play this, we get to a stalemate of if we're fighting near the table, we won't move away from it until someone goes through it. Michaels spike pile driver driving. Oh! And it must have destroyed Michaels' tailbone. There are no false count anywhere rules on, so he has to throw Rikishi back into the ring to pin him under these extreme rules environments, trying to bust open the big man. Here we go, the pin, 1! And Rikishi kicks out at 1 after being driven straight through a table. Here we go, Rikishi's just about up. Michaels' Luthez press, or whatever that, I believe that was a Thez press. I never thought Michaels used a Thez press. You know, I know it's been a few years since he wrestled. The springboard, I think that was going to miss anyway. Rikishi looking to raise the roof. Can he put Michaels away? Can he? With the Rikishi driver. And let's just turn around. No, this isn't one where we do that. Rikishi driver. I know there's a point later on in the match where I discover that I can do like the directional throw feature with the Rikishi driver, so I like to think I'm flying in a circle with Shawn Michaels on me, because that's how we roll. And a table being introduced into the match. The second attempt of the table, so the first attempt resulted in it being... I don't know why it gets broken as you pull it out from the ring if someone like attacks you. They like punch you in your back and it's like, oh, the table's going to break. 2. Rikishi powers out of the roll-up. Rikishi's extra durability is going to be the key factor in this matchup as he tries to take on Michaels. The signature elbow drop of HBK is going to go into the corner, tune up the band for some sweet chin music. Here it is, here it comes. It's not much of a run up there, Michaels, but he connects and Rikishi goes down. I do love the animation of sweet chin music in this game. It's pretty good, and I think it was WWE. I think it was SmackDown vs Raw 2011. I think it was either 2011 or WWE 12. I can't remember what one, but anyway, we were doing a tag team matchup. The single leg Boston. I didn't want to win it this way with a single leg Boston, so I let go of it. But WWE, yeah, it was WWE 12, and I was doing a tag match with one of my friends at the time, just against the computer AI, and we kind of almost reenacted the really cool kind of combo. It was he was playing as Shawn Michaels, and he went for sweet chin music, and I'm just actually changing my seating position because I'm uncomfortable. Anyone that knows that I do 100% races, I get a horrible case of numb bum really easily. Anyway, attempt number 3 at finishing this story. Yeah, he did sweet chin music on, I can't remember who it was at the time, and I figured, hey, what the hell, because the whole animation revolves around them, you know, turning around, then falling face first. So instead of, because it was my created character, my finishers were the crossface, because that's my favourite submission finisher. It looks believably painful, along with the label or the no lock, whatever it's going under the name of today. They are just like, they're very similar finishers, but they look the same. But they actually believably look painful. I'm not too sure where I'm going there with this, but anyway, my second finisher was the Dreamer Driver, which is, a lot of people would say it's a knockoff of Cena's AA, but I prefer the animation of the Dreamer Driver. And Rikishi not quite putting Michaels through the table. I will finish this story. But, and anyway, so he went for the super kick, and as he was all dazed and confused before he fell, did the Dreamer Driver on whoever we were facing, and we picked up the win. It was great. It just looked really cool. It was slightly different to the whole super kick into pedigree combo. And somehow an elbow drop from Rikishi. The table did not put Michaels away. Rikishi Driver. That has got to put him away for sure. The Rikishi Driver has got to win this. Oh wait, I clearly didn't go for the pin. You'd think after every finisher you'd go for the pin, but no, I'm apparently not that intelligent. We'll break out a ladder, because, you know, that's Rikishi's weapon of choice. You know, if I saw Rikishi, like, at the top of a ladder, and I was dead, like, I was just, like, sprawled on the table thinking, I'm pretty sure, I know it's meant to be fake and everything, not fake or scripted or whatever, but I would roll off that table and run for my life if I saw Rikishi hurtling down towards me. Sweet chin music, and for the life of me, I could not reverse that move. 1, 2, oh, and we just about kicked out of that one. And this was a war. This was a war waged on each other. I think we went backwards and forwards with the amount of finishers we kicked out on more than John Cena and The Rock at WrestleMania 29. And believe me, I don't even know how we managed that, because that match had about 20 kajillion finishers. And Rikishi plummeting to the floor. And Rikishi has got to be hurt now. This has got to be it. You saw a ladder glitch through him. He was penetrated by the steel. I'm sickened by the vision I've just given myself in my head. I'm not going to explain it, but I'm pretty sure those of you out there who are listening will know what I mean. I'm just going to adjust my mic. Sorry if you get any feedback from that. It's just I didn't really set up that well today. I've got a Saturday evening where I'm actually fully free for once, so I figured I'd do a big bulk of some voiceovers, and I've got some other videos that need to be edited as well, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. Rikishi plummets to the outside, and Michaels Did that hit? Did that even connect? Rikishi and Michaels are both down outside the ring. Who will rise to their feet first? It is HBK. I suppose he didn't just plummet like 20 odd feet from a ladder to the ever so slightly padded floor. Steps to the face. And brrrg. Rikishi smash. There are some things about the new Predator engine, like the Predator 2.0, which was used for WWE 13 that I didn't like. One was the ladder. The attack on the ground is very slow, like incredibly slow. I've never really liked using a sledgehammer. I know they look more realistic to what the wrestlers may do, but it's a video game, for crying out loud. But I've never enjoyed using a sledgehammer in these games. I always go for a kendo stick or a mop, personally. I also don't like the steel steps motion is kind of slow. And I hate the way they got rid of like the ladder, some of the ladder corner grapples. My favourite one would be throwing them to the floor, then dropping the ladder on top of them, and then doing a rotating splash or frog splash from the top rope. So you go into the ladder, which compresses them onto the canvas. That was in like 2008, 2009. That was probably one of my favourite moves to do. Actually, that'd be like if I was playing as Rob Van Dam, I'd do that quite a lot. Just think like, yeah, extreme 5-star. Rikishi driver. 1, 2, and Michaels just about rolls his shoulder up. This match could go on all night, ladies and gentlemen, and thankfully it won't. This is your main event of SmackDown. This is Rikishi versus Michaels for no championship, just for the sake of it. And here goes Rikishi. It's taken him a good 17 minutes. Here it comes. The stink face. Arrgh. Because that's totally what goes through Rikishi's mind when he goes for that move. And we're going to raise the roof a little bit more. Come on, Rikishi. Let's get this done with Rikishi driver. And you can see at that point I've learned to do the directional throw. Connecting. Michael's head must be ringing. 1. And this is the point. I can never kick out finishes on this game, but apparently Mr. Fungus can. I'm sorry about my silence there. I went to... I've just realised what bit I came back to. My ambitious attempt at a diving headbutt. I went to close my window so people didn't hear me being a bit of a derp. With this commentary. But Michael's nipping up. HBK is on a roll. He's going to attempt to take down Rikishi, who's been dominant so far during this bit of the matchup. The bear hug! And not to brag, but I find myself with the ability to tap buttons quicker than most. And I was like, I don't want to end it this way. I physically don't want to end it this way. So I cancelled the submission and the arm drag takeover. I think after this point, Michaels will gain control of the match for quite a while. We haven't got too long left, a good few minutes really. But Rikishi fighting back. I think this was the point where we started actually exchanging strikes because we couldn't be bothered to grapple each other. And just the point of what is it going to take to put each other away is like he's kicking out of all my finishers, I'm kicking out of his. We just haven't really thrown the kitchen sink at each other weapons wise. I think at that point he was trying to go for figure 4 leg locks because he knew that getting me to tap out would be easier than pinning me, and likewise I would figure the same. I can't even remember what I was thinking here. I'm like, what am I doing? Why don't I just go for a signature of some description? But no, I figured throw some bombs at him and just shove Michaels to the ground. And I have this strange obsession with going to the top rope with absolutely everyone. Oh, sweet chin music out of nowhere! Out of absolutely nowhere! And yeah, no, that was cancelled. I completely forgot that was cancelled. I thought I kicked out of that, but no, that was cancelled. I don't know why he did that. I think he wanted to continue on the epic match. But yeah, if you rewind, that was a sweet chin music out of the sky. Rikishi just fell like a sack of potatoes. And the mop now, the vengeance of the mop, Rikishi is obviously going to no-sell the sweet chin music. Because why the hell not? Rikishi looking to raise the roof. This is about the 7th time we've seen this in the matchup. Can he hit it again? The Rikishi kind of half heliplane spin. Driver! I don't know why I feel the need to make my voice do that every time I hit the move. Kicking out at 1 every time. It's actually making me slightly mad just watching it, let alone trying to be part of this match. Made me realise that these matches will go on for a while. I've got a triple threat. The triple threat match I referred to earlier that we've done goes on for quite a while as well. I love the animation for Stinkface. It's just absolutely fantastic. It's like, Mr. Michaels, smell my butt cheeks. I didn't wipe this morning. And that's what Michael's like, it's foul, it's toxic. Toxic, I tell you. Why did I do that? Why did I whip him to the outside? Well, I just made his brain explode against the barrier. Oh dear mother of God. What is Rikishi thinking? Apparently that. Oh, guitar. Please give me the guitar. I would like the guitar. Can I have the guitar, please? Please? Give me... No, Michaels, no. And you'll notice that we tend to use the same running finisher, or the same running moves a lot, because it puts the opponent down. It's just nicer. Oh dear mother of God, no. Hurricane. I've never seen Shawn Michaels do like a head scissors from the top rope. He puts Rikishi down, somehow not through the canvas. Sweet chin music again. And Rikishi falls flat on his face. Now Michael's going to go for the pin. And Rikishi kicks out at 1. Apparently that one not as strong as the one that kicked him out of the sky. Not too sure what I'm thinking at this point. Drive him over to near where we destroyed the announcer's table. Fighting on the outside. Just, I don't even know why. It's one of those things of, well, if I haven't put him away with everything else, I'll do a belly-to-belly suplex. And then I'll jump off a ladder. And the AI, or the wrestlers, whatever, they tend to get up a lot quicker these days. And Rikishi, Michaels shoving the ladder. Rikishi thundering to the floor. And we've only got a couple of minutes left on this one. I'm pretty sure that the outcome will be shown soon. Rikishi with the boot to Michaels. And now, one more Rikishi driver. Is it enough? Is it enough? Going for the pin. There's one. And there's a kick out. And I've had enough of this. I am Gorilla Rikishi. To the floor, Michaels kicks out at 1. And ramming him down again. Let's go for the pin one more time. Maybe he'll slip up with the A button. Kicking out at 1 once more. Michaels refuses. And constantly trying. And trying. And trying. Repeatedly, the button mashing of the A. Rikishi wins it. And now, here we go. Rikishi taking him over with an arm drag. Gonna try and snap the arm of Michaels. Not known to be a submission specialist, but why the hell not? And here we go. Here it is. The bear hug. Rikishi realizes dropping Michaels on his head 50,000 kajillion times will not do it. It is a bear hug. And there was the battle of the button mashing. Here it comes to the end. And there it is. Rikishi wins. Rikishi defeats Shawn Michaels in Extreme Rules. We win by submission. And that was me beating Mr. Freaky Fungus.